everyone that says Shakur Stevenson is faking his injury.
I don't know. We know that Shakur has had problems with his hand for a while. Um, I don't think he's faking his injury, but Shakur is definitely one of those fighters that he wants to live up to SOG, Son of God, Andre Ward. He wants to live up to that reputation, but it's gonna be hard. Why? Because he's not taking the fights that Andre Ward took at that moment. Andre Ward was fighting the top of the top. We don't see that too much with Shakur. Shakur, give him, he beat Oscar Valdez. That's a good name to give him. You know. Other than that, what other reputable name can we give him that he's beat?
It would have been good. It would have been good to say Shakur Stevenson beat Edwin de los Santos, but unfortunately, that fight didn't turn out to be what everyone wanted it to be.
It wasn't. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like Edwin de los Santos, great Dominican boxer. But guess what? When he wanted a fight and he was looking for that fight, Shakur wasn't giving it to him. Now, what's going on? Shakur, I know you were trying to box, is hit and don't get hit. Smart signs of boxing, but don't be calling yourself a Puerto Rican if you're not going to be in the line of fire and be able to fight. Was it?
You
Because
know,
power will make you run. Oh, for sure. Power will make you run.
Joey, I gotta say
And
one
that's the
thing, and
thing.
I've been saying this for quite some time.
Power punchers are great fighters, but there's a thing. Not all power punchers know how to bang. Shakur's not a power puncher. Shakur is a runner. Hit, hit, boom, move. Hit, hit, move. Shakur looks good when he outboxes somebody, is comfortable, makes him look bad. That Oscar Valdez fight, everybody thought Shakur was the truth. But why? Because you put a great boxer against a brawler that doesn't know how to box, of course it's going to look good. Now, put that boxer against another boxer that's a power puncher, one or the other, one has to give. The boxer is going to run away, or that power punching boxer is going to catch that boxer and knock him out.
Joey, I gotta ask you something. Since you mentioned Oscar Valdez,
Mm-hmm.
Oscar Valdez beat Miguel Berchet, and prior to that fight, everyone wanted to see Miguel Berchet versus Shakur Stevenson, right?
Yeah.
That fight unfortunately didn't happen, and when Oscar Valdez beat Miguel Berchet, Shakur Stevenson celebrated. That's something that I didn't I didn't like when I saw that. I didn't like it. I was so happy when Valdez knocked out Berchet.
For the simple reason that Shakur knew Burchell was going to give him problems. Because when you got Burchell is one of those fighters, he had to be beat by another power puncher. Because when you had a fighter that's not a power puncher, like Shakur, styles make fights. Burchell would have kept coming forward. Eventually, fifth or sixth round, Shakur was gonna get tired. Burchell was gonna catch Shakur. Definitely, definitely, I agree. And that's it's not that he was done. It's that fighting, la, lastimosamente, and it happened with Richard
Colon?
Colon, Richard Colon. You know, the fight, yeah, he was getting hit behind the head, but me, knowing what I know, it wasn't in the fight that he got hurt. He was hurt already before the fight. He went into the fight from the sparring he was getting. They were putting him into too many sparring wars. Guess what? That developed. And finally, by him getting hit behind the head, it activated what was meant to, what was not meant to happen, because I don't wish that on nobody. But inevitably, it was going to happen if he kept going. It was either going to happen in that moment or it was going to happen later on if they didn't start taking better care of him. And man, my heart goes out para la familia de Peter Colon. My heart goes out. And again, I'm not bad talking them, bad mouthing them, but all I'm saying is, as coaches, you coaches that are listening to this, you guys have to take better care of us professional fighters. Don't just look at us as, oh, we're a paycheck and you guys are training us. At the end of the day, being a coach and us trusting you as a coach, if we have a family, we're not just trusting ourselves and our own lives in your hands. We're trusting the family's future in your hands. So as a coach, you need to take it into consideration. Is what I'm doing helping the fighter, or am I actually getting the fighter hurt?